and welcome back to my Slow English podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about my trip to Brazil, all in a slow, comprehensible, and clear way, with videos and pictures so you can understand and learn English faster. Try not to read the subtitles and just listen first, then repeat by shadowing second. My trip to Brazil was so much fun. I started my day around 4 a.m. I had to catch the 5 a.m. bus to the airport. My flight took off at 9 a.m. But I like to be at the airport at least 2 hours before my flight, just in case. I arrived at the airport around 7 a.m. and I was feeling a bit hungry. So I ate my Greek yogurt, but I forgot my spoon. So I had to use my yogurt lid to scoop all the yogurt out instead. After finishing my Greek yogurt, I was all ready to go through the security checkpoint. I put all my electronics on a tray and I took off my sweater and my hat. Once I got through the security checkpoint, I found my gate number. I sat and I waited for boarding to begin. Once boarding started, I sat in my seat with my headphones and some music. I love listening to music as the plane takes off. I also like watching movies during my flight, and I ate a strawberry biscuit on this 4-hour flight. Then I finally arrived in Panama for my layover. I boarded my next flight that would take me straight to Rio de Janeiro. And 7 hours later, I was in Brazil. But my legs hurt so much. They were so cramped and rigid from being sat for 7 hours. I usually like to stretch as much as I can when I have long flights. Do you think it's important to stretch in between flights? What helps you get through long flights? Does music help you? Movies? Sleep, maybe? But when I arrived at the airport, it was 1 a.m. 1 o'clock at night. And it's never a good idea to arrive in a new city at 1 a.m. But for me, it was the only flight option. So I asked a kind lady where I could order a taxi or Uber driver. And she pointed me in the right direction. Then I took a 30-minute Uber ride and finally arrived at my hostel on Copacabana Beach. I dropped all of my bags, all of my luggage, all of it in my room, and I went to the bathroom to take a shower. There, I met two very nice girls. We talked and decided we would go to a bloco in the morning. A bloco is a little party on the streets in Brazil. So I went to bed and I got up at 7 a.m. to go to the bloco da Anitta. We all went together and we danced and we sang and we had a good time. After that, we all went to the beach and the water was freezing. But I love cold oceans. They are so refreshing to me. Do you prefer cold water beaches or warm water beaches? We felt hungry after swimming, so we went to get a burger at a cute little restaurant near the beach. I got a cheddar cheeseburger and it was really good. It was just what I needed. Later that night, I went to the Sopodromo to see the huge carnival that they throw in Rio. And it was incredible. Every dance, one after the other, was better than the last. The amount of talent and skills that these dancers had was insane. But finally, I really enjoyed seeing all the dances, all the parades, and all of the effort that was put into this crazy presentation. I really enjoyed this one specifically. But finally, around 5 a.m., I decided to go home. I was so exhausted from the day. And the next afternoon, I went to get lunch with a friend. And for dessert, of course, we got an açaí. I love my açaí with coconut cream, granola, and coconut shavings. What toppings do you like to eat your açaí with? After having our açaí for dessert, we wanted to hike the Pão de Açúcar Sugarloaf Mountain. But when we arrived, they told us it was closed. So we couldn't hike the mountain. But it was still very beautiful to see from afar. So instead, we went shopping. I bought a cute blue necklace and a Brazil shirt. We also got caipirinhas and we walked around the boardwalk. Then I saw a man giving another man a massage. But I don't know why everyone was watching. It was very confusing, but also very funny. Then the next morning, I went to the beach and I ate a juicy peach. It was very nice to spend time with myself. And in the afternoon, I went to another beach. And my friends made me a mermaid tail out of sand. They tried very hard to make me look like a mermaid. Then, in the evening, we went to go see Pedra do Sal. It's a big reunion, a big gathering with music and drinks and lots of different people. But it was so crowded. I could barely move. I also ran into a girl who listens to my podcast. It was so sweet to meet her. The next morning, I had to get up at 9 a.m. for a tour around Rio. But I was so exhausted from the night before, and it was a very difficult tour.